Well, I should really kind of say here I am because I'm the only one in here right now. Hey everybody, Justin here. Don't know what we're gonna do tonight. Um, I'll probably work on the piece I was working on a little bit. That I was working on last week. We're just gonna fix a couple things. There we go. Fix the gate on my mic a little bit. Yeah, so I changed a couple things around. My hydrosynth is downstairs. We were supposed to have a band practice, but it got canceled at the last minute, and I didn't feel like hauling it back up here. So next time I go live, it'll be actually probably in front of me where my Kurzweil is, because I'm not really digging on this keyboard. Yeah, should be able to hear that okay. Yep. All right. Yeah, this was given to me by a local church. I ended up doing some setup work for them for an instrument that they got. They ended up getting a CK88, which I absolutely love that instrument. But so they ended up having this like in their storage room, and they asked if I wanted it. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take it, and I'll hang on to it. I'll give it a good home. And you know, it's okay for what it is. It's a Kurzweil SP88 stage piano. Also functions as a two-zone MIDI controller as my radiator decides to go off. Yeah, so two-zone MIDI controller, stage piano. Has 32 sounds in it. I don't think you can layer sounds unless you go into MIDI setup mode, and even then, it's a pain as a MIDI controller. The intuitiveness, the ease of use, not really great, especially when you're dealing with many functions that are listed here, but you've only got a two digit, no, 3 digit if you count the one in the hundreds place. Basically LED numeric display, which honestly makes programming this MIDI controller a little bit challenging, shall we say. Oh, hang on a minute. Man, that radiator's loud. I gotta figure out what to do about that. Yeah, I lost my train of thought because that's really distracting. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I know what I was going to say. So this is the SP88. They also made an SP76, which is 76 keys. Both the 76 and the 88 are semi-weighted. I'm not a big fan of the action. I find it rather a bit stiff and springy for me, and extremely difficult to get a velocity of 127 out of this. So I can't really, let me see, if I go to trillion here, in order to really get, like, I've got it set to a fretless patch here on Trillion, and if I want to get a glissando up, I basically really have to attack this keyboard, which I don't want to have to do. Like, I'm hitting that as hard as I can, and it's extremely difficult to get. So, as a MIDI controller, I don't recommend this. As a practice piano, it's decent. It has the Kurzweil, the famous Kurzweil triple strike piano in it. But when you're controlling external instruments, especially this action, which is like the semi-weighted action, I don't recommend it at all. They do make the SP88X, or they did. This is about a 30-year-old instrument. The SP88X is a fully weighted action, hammer action, actually. Probably the same one that they put in the, I want to say the PC88 or the PC2X. And even that action I'm not a big fan of. Because I think they used, I want to say they used a Fatar action in that, but again, it's been a while since I've had a PC2X, and not a big fan of it. So anyway, that's what I have in front of me. So I've got my Kurzweil in front of me. The Hydra is going to go over here. But like I said, it's downstairs at a band practice. Yeah, we changed a couple of things around in here. And by the way, I'm supposed to reach out, or ASM is supposed to reach out to me, because I actually had on my Hydra Deluxe, I had one of the key weights fall out of my E4 key. So, and I can be a pretty light player, but for the most part, I'm pretty heavy-handed, especially when I'm controlling something else and I really want to try to hit 127 for a velocity, which is on most keyboards, honestly, even the Hydra, really, really difficult to do. But I actually had a key weight like fall right off the bottom of the key. So I'm waiting to hear back from ASM before I reach out to Sweetwater. But I think I might reach out to Sweetwater within the next. I might reach out to Sweetwater within the next couple of days, and to see what we can do about that. Probably Wednesday. I think I've got time. I think they got time Wednesday or Thursday to do that. But depending on what they decide to do, they might decide to replace it altogether, which means I'll have to back mine up and then wait for the new one to come in and then box it up and, all that other stuff. All right. So, in other news, before we dive into working on this piece, and I fix the gate settings on my mic. There we go. That's a little better. I put out my first of the 12 releases for the year last Friday. I put out Painting by Piano Volume 2, which is a series of piano improvisations plus 2 solo piano versions of a couple of original pieces that I've already put out on other albums. So I highly recommend, if you're really into solo piano music or you just want to hear me play piano, I highly recommend getting that. It's over on Bandcamp. Matter of fact, I can. Let me see. While I'm talking to you guys, I'll go ahead and put the Bandcamp link in the chat. Let's see here. Go away, cookies. I don't care about you. I'm just trying to get a link here. Bang. Okay, and then back to StreamYard. Bang. I highly doubt that that posted as a link, but you know what? Actually, I can check because I can go ahead and view it on YouTube and see if it worked. Ah, yes. Okay, so the Bandcamp link is in the chat. You know what? I will go ahead and yeah, we'll go ahead and pin it. Let me just see if that worked. No. Oh, well, whatever. It's in the chat. Yeah, so my Bandcamp link is in the chat if you want to go there and check out my music. But yeah, Painting by Piano was released. I'm not sure what the release is this month. You're just gonna have to wait and find out. I love keeping people in suspense. Okay. So with that, why don't we dive in? And I'll tell you what else I've been checking out. I've been checking out TuneTrack Easy Bass. Just because I want to see if I could find a come on, where's my layout? There's my layout. All right. Yeah, I've been checking out TuneTrack Easy Bass and just the demo right now. Yes, I want to continue my trial. Shut up. Yeah, here it is in all its glory. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I'm wanting to try, short of recording real bass, to try to get my bass lines to sound a little more realistic than I'm doing with Trillion, and Trillion sounds great. Um, there's just other articulations that are available in Easy Bass, and yeah, I got another whole week to really kind of check it out and see if it's something that I want to get. I'm thinking about it, but there's also some other purchases that I really need to make before summer and before gigging season happens. Mainly a couple of keyboard stands. But in any event, yeah, it sounds decent. I'll do a full in-depth review on this maybe in a couple of days, probably Thursday. I should have some time by then to kind of really figure it out. But the big thing is I wanted to see, I really want to see how it'll do with, creating a bass line from scratch with my style of music. It's good for things like, if you write rock stuff or pop stuff, simpler things, along that nature. But um, already I can tell you that, when you add or edit chords, um, I kind of wish we had different options here. For example, instead of just simply major and minor chords, it would be nice to have, um, sevenths, minor sevenths, basically, extended chords, things like that, so that the bass line could, the bass line could better match like what I'm playing. And actually, the other thing too is you can record a custom bass line in here, inside Easy Bass, inside the sequencer down here. The thing is, if you go in and edit, what happens is there's a little bit of I find it to be a little bit hasty if you try to line up these notes to this grid versus your DAW. The one thing I haven't tried yet is I haven't tried exporting this, and I don't know if there's a way to do it. I mean, I'm sure there's a way. I'll have to look at it some more. I'm sure there's a way to, and I lost my train of thought, to export this part as a MIDI file and like drop it into your DAW. The thing is there's a ton of extra articulations, as you'll soon hear, with sliding and ghost notes. You can also have, slapping and popping and all that kind of stuff with it. But I'll play the track now. I do want to work on it a little bit and add some stuff to it, but I'll let you hear what this sounds like with Easy Bass. The last time I was working on it, I was using Trillion, but yeah, let's just do a playback and let's see what happens. Okay, why do I not have Omni? Oh, come Make sure everything is turned up. Yep. All right. Yeah, be quiet. I'm just doing the trial thing. All right, let's try this again here. All right. Trying to bring that bass up so you can hear what's going on with it. right away, I'm noticing that this is not quite lining up the way I want it to. It's much like it's a little bit, I want to say, behind. That's a little better. Bass is definitely going to need some compression. There's a lot of unevenness. When I mix this is definitely getting some compression. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh man, that radiator is so annoying. Yeah, that's bugging me to pieces. I'm honestly, I'm half tempted to move this whole studio into the other room because I don't have a radiator in the other room. I have a space heater, but the other room happens to be my bedroom, so my bedroom would have to come out here, which means I would need to put up a divider, which means there's a lot of other work I've got to do, and I don't want to do that right now. I mean, I've got a week off coming up, but there's a bunch of drum tracks that I want to get done and take care of, and then I've got a session on Friday that I've got booked with another client. But anyway, back to this piece. All right. So the first thing I'm hearing, man, that's annoying. All right. About time. All right. First thing I'm hearing is I'm hearing kind of an accordion counter melody in the B part of this. So I want to see what I can come up with for something like that. Almost like an accordion mixed with a pad. So in order to do that, we'll do it right in the Triton here. I'm just gonna go bank user A, and then I got a couple of things in here. And then here's the I'm digressing a little bit, but I probably should throw up another session and record that. I might, I don't know, but that is the My Baby's Asleep patch that I've kind of modified. I did the same thing on the Karma too. So I have this patch in software as well as hardware, so it's a nice thing. All right. All right, so we go to initial init program. I'm going to go to load program. We're going to find, I want to say it's in either wood and reed, but I could be wrong on that. What I'm looking for is maybe not so much that. Perfect. I like that. Now, what's cool about the software Triton is I can edit. Even though I'm in combi mode, I can edit. Let me see. I can edit the individual programs without actually changing the program. So that's kind of cool. All right, so I need to go into the amp, and I need to lengthen. I'm going to lengthen the release a little bit. We're going to do that on Again, I want this to be more pad-like. There we go. All right, I like that. We'll deal with effects in a little bit. And we're going to load another program. We're going to go slow synth, and I need a pad. Yeah, so this maybe not as bright. But what's this one sound like? It's okay. No, I'll just change the filter, that's all. Yeah, we'll just, where's my cutoff? All right, and then let's take the release down a little bit. All right, that works. I like that. Now, is there a way that... Ah, here we go. I want that at 3. All right, that works. And then I want to fix the velocity on. Yeah, let's go down to like 27-ish. Just to make it easier to play. Yep, I'm getting the Triton out. All right, now if I go to my master EQ, I just want to see where we are here. I'm going to drop that down to 2K. There we go. All right, we need a little bit of a boost on this. It's not... All right, now I'm just going to write this. And I'm going to put this in the... Actually going to put it in the world category. And I won't worry about this. I just need to write this. Bang. Done. Yeah, so that's here. I don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to put any reverb or anything like that. I'm going to do that within Studio One. Well, it's a nightmare to play on the SP88, but... All right, I want to try this idea that I have with this patch. We're going to go... we're going to go right before... Whoa. Hello, yeah. Oh, and I also have, I'm running a free trial of, what do you call it? Easy Bass right now. Because I'm not sure I want it yet. Yeah, modulating EQ, yeah, typically that would be done with a filter, because in a way, instead of using the filter, you know, as, you know, you would normally use a filter for sweeps and things like that, you can use it as an EQ, and modulate it with velocity. I wanted a little bit less, I took it down a little bit just to make it easier to play, especially from, this SP88 controller. As I said earlier on in the stream, it is near impossible to get 127 velocity out of this keyboard. I've really got to put like 110% of, you know, my hand strength into it to even try to get it. But it's what I've got right now. My Hydrosynth is downstairs. I was supposed to have a band practice, but it got canceled at the last minute, and I didn't feel like bringing it back up. But it'll be up here next time. It's actually going to go, the Hydra's going to go over here, and I'll have room to put something else possibly over here. I might, thought about putting one of the Quadrasynths over here and keeping the other one up there, but I'm not quite sure yet. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm gonna fix the timing on the piano a little bit on a couple of spots. Studio One's MIDI resolution, like real-time resolution, is not all that great. So it's probably going to be like that, like just nice long notes, which I like. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Yeah, it's not. And I don't even think that's the right melody that I tracked on that piano part. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go forward a little bit. Ah, it wasn't. All right, I'm going to fix the piano part really quick. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, that was the one thing I liked about Cubase was I felt the MIDI timing was better in that, but there was one feature, well, one thing that it did that annoyed the crap out of me that turned me off of it. I got the version 14 monthly trial through Splice, where it's kind of like a rent to own thing because it's the only way I'll be able to afford it. But when you copy something in the piano roll and you paste it, it pastes these notes as muted, and I couldn't figure out how to unmute them. And I don't know why it did it like that, but it annoyed me to no end to where and it's on one of these live streams where I was really frustrated and I was done with Cubase. Like, if it's not going to let me work the way that I want to work, it's not for me. So, yeah, not going to happen. Like, I want to get stuff done, like, you know, fast. And not have a lot of clutter on the screen either. Like, I really like Studio One's, you know, interface. I'm going to try something here. Try to reverse that. Oh, I want to try something else too. This is the nice thing about MIDI is I can try different melodies. Ooh. Me likey. I'm keeping it. Well, let's hear it in context. Yeah, select something in the piano roll, Control C, and then go to another spot in the piano roll, and then Control V. Yeah, it would paste it as as muted. Like the events, if you did it in the piano roll, would be muted, and there's no way to unmute them. I don't know how to do that. So I was done with Cubase, and I don't think I'm gonna go back to it unless like the real time MIDI output from Studio One got so bad. All right, so that I fixed that. Let's try that accordion part again. hold it that long. There we go. That's better. Let's try that. I like that. I'm hearing something though in the pads. There we go. Let's see if that cleans it up. Oh, wait a minute. Ah. There we go. Now the other thing is, can see how uneven that is, which I'm not a big fan of. Nice. I can take these softer ones, bring them up a little bit. There we go. Nice and even. Then all I got to do is copy and paste it a couple times. Now, one idea that I have with this. Especially the accordion part. Is to fade it out a little bit. Just want to see what happens. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Especially where I'm holding out. Yeah, especially where I'm holding things out. I can probably, no, I'll leave the release time alone because I can, because I'm going to wind up putting some reverb on it anyway. All right, let's do that. So here's the second B section. Okay, so here, not going to have the last note because it's going right into the piano solo. And then we're going to take the original one, and we're going to drag and go all the way over after the piano solo, and we're coming in. Perfect. Nice. I like it. Okay, now I want to fix a couple of things on the piano track. That is the note that I changed in the first chorus near the end, which is right here. Right there. Wow, that's I played that really uneven. Let's fix that. And if the real-time, resolution was a little better, I wouldn't have to do that. Sorry, CDO. And that should have been a lot more. There we go. I might double up. I think I'm going to double up the melody in the B section with something. Maybe the guitar pad. There we go. Let's see. Nice. Once again. Yeah, once again. OCD. Well, it's actually CDO. Letters have to be in alphabetical order. I don't care what anybody else thinks. Yeah, I like that. All right, now. Save it. We're going to put another Triton in. And I want to grab that. I want to grab that guitar pad. Yeah, I want to see what that sounds like. Now, the picture that I have in my mind, and I'm not going to do this until I mix it because the plugin adds a lot of latency to the track. So if I add this plugin and I record it, it's really going to throw me off. But it'll be an automatic double tracker, and we're going to put one hard left and one hard right and really spread this out. I wonder, though, if I put the doubler on it, is it going to cause that to happen? Because I don't think the doubler adds as much. Definitely thickens it up. Now, the only thing with the direct is that's better. There's about a 7 millisecond latency, but we'll see. I've got the input quantize on, so it shouldn't mess me up too much. It could kind of work. I need to not make it so bright. And if I need to fix that even more, I can do that afterwards. one more time. I have a way to fix it afterwards. Okay, we're going to do this. I am then going to overlay the piano track. Now I can see, if I go to the piano track, now I can match everything up. All right, so if I come here, and then come here. Now let's check. Yeah, that matches up good. Now, this is the other thing I don't like about this controller, is that velocity is all over the place. I'm not liking that at all. Like, this is one of those sounds where there we go. Yeah, this part of the work is a little bit tedious, but I really want to let you guys into the creative process behind, how I make my music. A lot of artists do this, a lot of artists don't do this, and I wish the ones that don't did. because it's really inspiring, at least for me, to watch. A kickflip? I don't do that. If you're talking about my wardrobe, then that was explained in an earlier, much earlier live stream. Actually, that's a good idea. I might do a video on, you know, all about me. As my old-fashioned radiator behind me decides to be annoying. Okay. Let's see what that does. I think we'll... let's add that in. That should give that a little bit of spread. Let's try this again. Piano's gonna get a compressor on it, even things out. Yeah, I like that. So now we'll take this over here, and then we'll take it over here. Now, the easiest way to do this would be go back into the piano track. There we go. That should be better. Didn't sound horrible. So I'll recap really quickly. What I'm doing is I'm lining up this guitar pad melody along with the piano melody, and I'm seeing both of them in the piano roll right now. So I shouldn't see any notes on the other track that I'm viewing right now is the piano track. So the brighter of these note events is the piano. The darker ones, the ones that are shaded out, is the guitar pad. So I want to see that where I play a note, I don't see any of the dark ones, any of the shaded ones. That means that they're playing the exact same thing in unison, and that's what I want. Ooh, I got an idea. So let's see what that does. And I'm going to fix the velocity a little bit. The rest of it looks okay. Nice. Looks good. Cool. I like it. All right. Now I want to have something doubling up the melody in the second of the A parts. I'm going to go back to, so instead of using, you know what I will do? I will use Omnisphere to do this. Or I could use M1. You know what? We'll use M1. Let's give Korg some love. Here we go, M1. And we'll just go to Program, Browser, and I need like a slow, I need like a really soft lead sound. Oh, I like that. Very Lyle Mays. Yeah, I like that. And then just like with the accordion part, I'm just going to use long notes because I want it to kind of sit behind the piano part. Whoa. Okay, that I don't like. So let me go back to the browser. So this is the thing that is different than the Triton. Where is it? You have to apply the program down here. Korg, I wish you would update this and fix that. However, knowing their track record of listening to their customers, I don't know how well that's going to work. Let's try it up here. Ooh. Me likey. I'm doing it. All right, let's go back and fix it. This is going to be buried a little bit. Again, just behind the piano. There. Try that. There we go. I'm just curious. All right, so what I do is a little bit of a lesson here. If I highlight something in the piano roll, then if I just simply use the up and down arrow keys, I can go up and down in half steps or semitones. If I hold shift and go down and use the up and down arrow keys, I can jump octaves. If I use the left and right arrow keys, I can go to the previous note or the next note that's selected. If I shift while I'm on a selected note, I can then select the previous or the later ones. So if I wanted to highlight, and if I don't have anything selected, okay, I just discovered this. If I don't have anything selected and I use up and down, it's not going to do anything. If I press the right arrow, it's going to select the very first note in the clip. Just like that. If I use the left arrow, it's going to select the very last note in the clip. Let's say I want to highlight those 4 notes. Hold shift and press the left arrow 3 times. And if I want to drag it, if I want to jump it up an octave, hold shift and up arrow. Nice and quick. I like that. So I just want to see what this sounds like in the upper octave. I like the sound. Maybe down here. And then second time around that we go to this A part, we'll we'll jump that up an octave. All right, but let's go ahead and mix it in. And this is not, I'm not keeping this as a final mix. It'll probably sound drastically different when it comes out. Yeah, compressor's really going to help that piano. Possibly a chorus on that accordion, probably within the Triton. I love this. So I want to point out something here. And that is that the second half of the first part of the A part, which is the what is it? The second time I go around that melody, the chord progression changes a little bit. So here's the first couple of times around. And then here's the second time we hit the A part. Yeah, I like doing stuff like that. Quite fun indeed. Just the tiniest little bit of ear candy. All right, now I want to see what happens with that change that I just made. Yeah, I like that. I want to try to fix, let me see. I want to try to fix the, try to fix the velocity here. wonder if... All right, holding shift and up and down arrows changes velocity. Control up and down arrow. Oh, come on. Really? Let me go back a little bit. It's really subtle, but what's happening is, like, the brighter these notes are, that means the higher the velocity. And obviously the darker they are, the lower the velocity. It's really difficult to see. Again, I think a compressor is really going to help this. The dynamics on this bass. I mean, it's a good sounding bass, but I think dynamic-wise... those extra couple of melody sounds, like the accordion, the guitar pad, and then this triangle pad, really give this piece a bit of a lift. I really like it. All right, I'm going to save that. I got a pretty busy day tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Yeah, I saw that do a kickflip comment. I'm pretty certain they're talking about my wardrobe. I'm going to address that in a future video. And I know how I'm going to do that. But you know what? I like what I like, and other people like what they like, and that's it. It's as simple as that. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here, and just kind of go through the normal the normal stuff. If you've liked this stream or any of my other live streams or my videos, please subscribe. And if you want to know the next time I go live, click the notification button and you'll be alerted every time I go live. I don't have a set schedule for when I live stream or when I upload a video because I have such a busy schedule with a bunch of other projects that I do. So, um, in order to in order to kind of get caught up on when I live stream or when I upload a video, subscribe and click that notification button. If you like any of the music that you hear, other than something that I'm working on, I have a Bandcamp site. It is in the chat. I will start putting it in the video notes below the live stream probably next time when I go and set my live stream up via StreamYard. So I do have a Bandcamp site. It is justinhaveyou.bandcamp.com, and I have a ton of music available there that you can listen to and you can also purchase. And if you like my music, please, I hate to sound like an infomercial, but please go ahead and show your support by making a purchase, whether it's a single or a full album. And I encourage you to support any artist that you like by purchasing their music. Streaming is handy. I get it. It's very, very convenient, but artists make money on, record sales and especially concert tours. I don't tour, so basically I can support the music thing by selling music. And Bandcamp, I find, is the best way to do that. So not just me, but support any artist that you like. All right, so I will go ahead and wrap things up here. I'm not sure I'm not sure when I'm going to go live next. Probably Thursday. If I don't go live Thursday, it'll probably be maybe next Monday night. I don't know. Maybe Tuesday night. I'm not sure. But hopefully soon. I do want to check out the Easy Bass plugin a little more on a separate project. So maybe that might be something that I do. But in any event, that's going to wrap it up for this stream. Thank everybody for watching, for tuning in live, and also for watching on catch up. Again, please subscribe to my channel, click that notification button, visit my Bandcamp page, listen to some music, purchase some music, all that fun stuff. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.